Welcome back. It's time again that we talk about BBIG. Of course, we have not been making videos on the weekend, but now that it is Monday again, we're looking both at how BBIG has moved, how my opinions have changed, and looking at some of the news that we have been seeing over the weekend. We've had a few different opinions being shared online. I want to share mine now, especially based on the movements that we have seen in price today for BBIG, because things are looking phenomenally good for BBIG. You can see in the top corner over here, the price is up by about 12.37%, so all of that and more is coming up in this episode. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Guys, we're on 12.5k subscribers. We did touch up to 12.6k subscribers, but because I did not upload on the weekend, we went down by 5. So literally 5 more subscribers and we will touch 12.6k. Thank you for all the support so far. Let's keep it going. Please do subscribe. But do remember, this is not financial advice, and especially with short squeeze stocks like this, they are extremely risky. Yes, the risk to reward is very high, and I think it is important that investors are reminded of that all the time, so I am going to remind you of that before we do enter the video. But yes, now we're going to jump into it. Let's start off by looking at how BBIG has been moving and then sharing a few opinions based on what we have seen over the weekend. And for this, we're going to start off on the simple charts so that we can gauge what is going on the market in general. So we are seeing the S&P 500 being down today by a very small amount. We are seeing the Dow Jones being actually up by 0.4%, so really not too bad. The Nasdaq is down by 0.4%, and the Russell 2000 up by 1.86%. So clearly it is a mixed story across the markets. Things are coming up towards the end of day, so that is good. But yeah, clearly a few of these are in the red, a few of these are in the green. So the market is doing fairly okay today. And of course, BBIG is bringing itself up today by about 0.85 of a dollar, so basically about 85 cents, which is really good. Obviously that is about 13% at the time of filming the video. So let's have a look at what we have seen over today, and of course over the past few days. We're going to start off on the 1-day chart and just look at what we have been seeing today. So clearly we had a very good pre-market / post-market on Friday, and this has left us in a great position on Monday, and you can see that on the 5-day chart with the explosion that we have had going into Monday. But yeah, for the majority of Monday we've had a flat day, which is really good, because bear in mind guys, after that big growth, one thing that we do not want to see is these gains being lost. So the fact that we have seen pretty much dead flat consolidation, some people will say it's boring, I do agree with that, but at least it is consolidation and it is a good thing. Now, as I have said many times in the past with BBIG, oftentimes towards the end of day, we do see a little bit of a run up. Again, whether that will happen or not today is still unclear, because we do have a while to go until the markets do close. But yeah, sometimes we do see a bit of a run up towards the end of day, so it's something that we definitely could see again today. But over the weekend, we've had a lot of different opinions. People saying that this short interest of BBIG is up to 260%. Now guys, I'm not going to go into much detail on this because I know a lot of people have spoken about this on YouTube, done the number crunching and all that sort of stuff, so credit to them. But just to be honest with you guys, I do not believe this. Again, as I have said many times in the past, with all sorts of stocks, we have to be very careful with what information we believe. We know that short interest for BBIG is still relatively high, and that's completely fine guys. We do not need short interest figures like 260% to see this one have big growth in the future. I know guys, I do keep repeating myself in every single video by saying this, but it is true. I do believe that with the short interest that we have right now, all we need is the volume. We need the interest from the longs, to keep buying the stock, and I think then we do have a real potential of seeing a short squeeze. Honestly, my video that I made on Friday was a little bit bearish looking at BBIG. I said that with BBIG, I would not buy it on Friday because we saw a day in the red after a pretty red week. I do still stand by that, guys. I think where we are right now, I'm looking a bit more optimistic. And yes, I would have been happy to miss out on a few of those gains just to buy in at a more secure price. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how BBIG has been moving today. I'll share a few of my opinions going forwards, but first we will do the 1-day, 5-day and 1-month technical analysis, and for this we're going to start off on the 1-day. So clearly on the 1-day chart we can see the motion that I have been mentioning. Clearly we're pretty much almost exactly on that moving average because of the flat motions that we have been seeing throughout the day, and there's not even too much to read off the MACD and the RSI, which are both quite flat as you would expect on the 1-day. Now out to the 5-day we can see a bit more action. Now we can see that the moving average has jumped up to exactly where we are right now, so it did have time to catch up fortunately, which is very good. And still over here we are seeing flat indicators with the RSI being at 51, so literally 1 point away from being neutral, and the MACD is also flat at the moment. Now the 1 month chart is becoming a bit more complex because bear in mind guys, this movement was just started, at the beginning of, at the end of last month. So right now we are definitely seeing this all start to catch up when it comes to the charts, and this is very clear on the moving average, which is currently sat on 513. Of course it's a 50-day moving average, so it will take time to catch up, but there you go, that is a figure for that. We are seeing a trend on the MACD which was bearish, but now it does appear to become bullish again after today, so hopefully that is an early sign of a trend change. And over here on the RSI, on the RSI we are seeing a figure of 53. So that is also quite neutral, so things are really looking okay. So I'm very happy with what we have been seeing today with BBIG. Again, a few of our favourite stocks are up over here. We can see that we've had a positive day for MRIN. We can see that AMC is down a little bit today, but a few of the stocks which we do oftentimes look at are in the green, so that is good to note. And again, when it comes to would I buy BBIG going forwards into tomorrow, guys, I personally would see BBIG as an okay buy now. I still do believe if it goes down a bit, I would be a bit apprehensive, but also it could be seen as an opportunity to buy the dip. But with BBIG, as we already know, it is a high risk, high reward stock. One thing that I can say for today, in my personal opinion, because you guys do know that even though sometimes I am a little bit bearish on the stock, I do want to be bullish. So one thing that I am going to say in a bullish sentiment is that yes, whilst we have seen a bit of a drop into last week, the fact that we have exploded on Monday today, it gives me confidence. I think it does show that interest is still there with BBIG. So I'm very happy with what we are seeing with this stock right now. I think going forwards, my personal beliefs have been reinstilled in the sense that it shows me that there is still power with BBIG. It shows that retail have not lost interest. And again, when we just look to the forums, as we do sometimes in videos, I think that also shows us that BBIG is still something which people are talking about. So tell me your opinions down below, guys. Of course, do your own research, but I'm very happy with BBIG today. And I think going forwards into tomorrow, even if we were to see a small drop, it could potentially present an opportunity to buy the dip. But of course, I will talk about that with you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Make sure to join me for that. I will see you all soon. Goodbye. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching. See you soon.